Greg Shoemaker, tristatefootball.com and queencityhigh.com, here with Tom Spritzky, head coach of the Dixie Heights Colonels. And Coach, the 2011 version of the Colonels, they got a quarterback that's going to Auburn. You're moving up a division this year. You're going to go play the big boys in District 6 or Class 6A, District 6. Talk a little bit about what you guys can do in making some waves there.
Well, I mean, for us, it's not going to be a huge change because we play all those teams anyway. We've been there when it was the old 4A system, and now it's 6A. So we've played those teams, and I don't think the change will be that drastic. They'll just mean a little bit more.
When you look at your quarterback, Zeke Pike, he signed with Auburn, or is committed to Auburn. This was your first time going through that whole recruiting process in a big-time way like that. Talk about how mentally draining and talk about the ride it was to get from his starting the recruiting process to making a decision.
Well, for the last year, it's just been an unbelievable process. I just was just in awe of all the things that go on and the number of schools that come by and the number of phone calls and emails and regular mail. It's just it's astounding the way they recruit kids today. And this time last year, Zeke hadn't even really started a game at quarterback. Well, he hadn't started a game at quarterback, and he was getting offers by every big-time school, in the Midwest, Southeast, and I'm thinking, how are these people offering this kid who's never played quarterback before? And the tape that they've seen would be all JV and freshman tape, but those schools, they know what they're looking for. Obviously, his size and athleticism is inviting, and I'm sure that's what and the pedigree and that kind of thing. And he's really a hot commodity, and it was a lot of fun for him to take me on the ride.
Now, there's more to your offense than just him. Talk about what you like about what's coming back on that side of the football next year.
Well, I mean, he makes it go, but we got Goose Cohorn coming back. Was our second leading receiver last year behind Bobby Leonard, who's graduating, and Colin Justice will be kind of the single back there with Zeke and Seth Bruns, and we got a couple offensive linemen back and a couple that graduated. So the pieces are still there. Really, only offensive player that we really don't return was Bobby Leonard, but he was our leading receiver and a really good player. So and a couple of linemen. So for the most part, our offense is intact, and if we can stay healthy and develop a couple of linemen and a couple other skilled guys to help out the crew, we should be pretty effective offensively.
Now, defensive side of the ball, you guys gave up 42 points twice last year to Highlands, and really the 6 teams you lost to, I think they were a combined 44-19. It was something ridiculous like that. What are you guys going to have to do to keep the opponent out of the end zone?
Well, I think we do a better job of defending the pass and giving up the big play. I think most of the season, from top to bottom, we played pretty good run defense. Our Achilles heel was, pass defense and too many big plays. So, we struggled in the secondary, so we got to shore that up. And we lost some kids on the defensive side of the ball that need to be replaced. So, just keep kind of improving in the areas that we were a little weak last year, and hopefully we can shore it up and be better defensively.
There you go, Tom Spritzky, head coach of the Dixie Heights Colonels. I'm Greg Shoemaker for tristatefootball.com and queencityhigh.com.